Hello everyone, I am Charul Bhoria. I welcome you to the course of Mental Health and Wellbeing. This is Module 11, Stress Management Strategy, Lecture 2, Mindfulness as a Stress Management Technique. So, what exactly is mindfulness? Mindfulness is being in the present moment without passing a judgment to what your thoughts are, what your emotions are, and what sensations you are experiencing. Mindfulness isn't about emptying your mind or avoiding the stress. It is about observing your thoughts and feelings without passing any judgment and just sitting with it. It is promoted in modern psychology for mental well-being. So, what exactly are the core principles of mindfulness? First is being aware, where you're observing your thoughts, whatever sensations you are experiencing in your body, and the emotions that you have. You are not trying to correct it or change it in any way. You are not judging yourself or what you are feeling. You are just accepting the experience as it is. It is about being focused in the now, being focused in the present, without worrying about what should have been in the past, what you could have done, or what you need to do or what you should do in the future. These principles help you step back from automatic reactions. They are crucial when you're feeling overwhelmed by deadlines or exam pressure. It also helps in accepting the current situation as it is and have better control over your emotions without focusing on the past. So, what exactly are the benefits of mindfulness? There are many studies that have shown that even short-term consistent mindfulness can improve your mood, can improve the level of stress that you are experiencing on a regular basis, at the same time improves the academic performance. So it promotes better sleep and it increases the energy that you have. It boosts resilience in a person to deal with the academic pressure and reduce the amount of stress that is being experienced on a daily basis. It enhances your concentration and focus, mainly because you are focused in the present and not worrying about the future or not ruminating about the past, what you could have done better in your life. But you are focused on the goals that you need to accomplish in the present moment. And it helps in regulating your emotions in a better way, where emotions are not overpowering what you're feeling, but you're able to manage your own emotions in a better manner. So, mindfulness and stress. So, whenever a person is experiencing stress, the mindfulness can impact the brain regions that are prefrontal cortex, amygdala, and hippocampus. Whenever a person is experiencing stress and the individual focuses on mindfulness, the prefrontal cortex gets impacted, which helps in improving the concentration. It helps in making better decisions as well as regulating the emotions that a person is experiencing without getting overpowered by all the negative emotions. It impacts the amygdala area of the brain, which helps in reducing the fear response and helps in reducing the amount of stress. It also impacts the hippocampus region of the brain, which helps in improving the memory as well as learning of the person. As mindfulness changes brain structure, enhancing areas related to attention, reducing the size of amygdala and our stress centers is very crucial. Now, some practical mindfulness techniques that a person can engage in. So, first is mindful breathing. Let's try this for a few seconds. Try to sit comfortably and notice your breath. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold on for 4 seconds, and slowly exhale for 4 seconds. In between, if your brain gets distracted, gently return back to the present. Again, focus on your breathing. Inhale for few seconds, hold on, and then exhale for few seconds. Don't try to change your breath in any way. Just observe the way it is and let it be there and then. So this is the kind of technique that you can utilize before your exams, or if you're worried about something, or before your presentation, to put your mind at ease. You don't need to invest a lot of time. It can be done for 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Now, the second technique is body scan. Now, body scan connects your mind and body. So, in this, I'm going to be directing you. I'll be giving you the instructions, and you need to be able to follow it. So, try to sit comfortably wherever you are, or lie down on bed while doing it. You can perform body scan in any setting, even if you are on the go, once you get into a habit of it. You're just learning how you may want to do it by sitting or lying down. So let's start. So close your eyes. If you're not comfortable doing so, drop your gaze downwards so you are not distracted by anything around you. Slowly breathe in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Do this a few times. Slowly breathe in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Let your shoulders drop and get settled in your body. Now focus on your head while breathing, asking yourself what sensations you feel in this part of your body. It could be tension, it could be heat, it could be a pulsing quality. There is no need to pass any judgment about it. Just sit with it and be aware about it. Continue to breathe slowly through your nose while paying attention to it, and then out through your mouth. Now slowly turn your attention down to your shoulders and upper back. What sensations are there for you? It could be tightness, it could be lightness. Whatever it is perfect in the moment. Just be aware about it while breathing slowly in through your nose and then out through the mouth. Now slowly moving on to your chest and belly. Notice what you are feeling in those areas. If you are sitting in a chair, try to pay attention to the sensation of your body in the chair. What is it you are experiencing? If you are lying down, notice the feeling on your back on the bed or floor. Try to keep on breathing through it. Slowly breathe in. Keep on paying attention to your chest and belly. Then slowly out through your mouth. Just go through that inventory, and where you are in the moment, just be there in the present and sit with it. Keep on breathing slowly through your nose and then out through your mouth. Now bring your attention to the rest of your body, starting with each hand and arm. Then moving on to your thighs. What is the sensation you are experiencing in your thighs? Whether it is tension, whether it is any other sensation, whether it is lightness you are experiencing. Then move on to your knees. What is the sensation that you are experiencing there? And your calves. While paying attention to these areas of your body, continue to slowly breathe in through your nose and then let it out through your mouth. No need to try and change them in this moment. All the sensations that are there, just sit with it, let it be there. Don't judge it in any way or change it in any way. Continue to breathe through your nose and slowly let it out. Now finish your body scan by moving all the way down to your feet and toes, bringing awareness to those areas of the body, how they are feeling to you. What is the sensation you are having there? Continue to breathe through your nose and then out through your mouth. Keep on paying attention to your body and continue to breathe slowly, slowly. Now slowly bring your attention back to your surroundings, taking slow deep breath and gently opening your eyes. Now I hope this helps you feel a little bit relaxed. At the same time, this is something you can practice on a regular basis at home. Now, third mindfulness technique that can be done is 5 4 3 2 1 grounding technique. So, in this, all the senses of the body are being focused on. For example, you're going out for a walk in the park, right? Rather than paying attention to your thoughts or what is happening in your life, in order to be more mindful about your own surroundings, you can focus on 5 things that you can see there. What environment it is, are there people around, is there any greenery, are there any animals around you? So what are the 5 things that you can see? Then you can focus on 4 things that you can feel while you're walking, while you're sitting. What is the movement like? Is there any texture you are experiencing? So what exactly you're feeling in that particular moment? Then 3 things that you can hear. Are the birds chirping? Are there children playing around? What is it you can hear? Then 2 things that you can smell in the environment wherever you are. Then 1 thing you can taste. If you're eating something, then what is the sensation? What is the texture? So utilizing all the senses of your body, you are trying to ground yourself to the present, be there in the now, rather than thinking about multiple things in one go. So now, what about daily mindfulness? What is it you can do from your side in order to make it easier for you to follow? So, in terms of daily mindfulness, you don't need an hour-long session. Even brushing your teeth can be mindful if it is done with full attention. So while studying, what you can do is focus on your breathing for 1 minute before you're starting with it. So you're able to ground yourself in the present and able to relax yourself. While you're changing your classes from one class to another class, if you're going, you can practice mindful walking, where you're aware about what exactly you're experiencing, where you are going, rather than being distracted by everything else. While eating also, rather than focusing or using your phones or watching something while eating, instead of it, you can just sit with your food, try to experience the smell, what texture the food is having, and be more mindful about it during the day, even if it's for one single meal. And before going to sleep, after engaging in multiple activities during the day, your brain gets stimulated. So in order to calm yourself down before going to sleep, you can engage in 5 minutes of mindful breathing or 5 minutes of body scan. How to build mindful routine? So one of the major important aspect of building mindful routine is consistency beats the intensity. So even if you're practicing mindfulness 3 minutes in a day is better than 30 minutes in a week. So try to start small. Once you're not in a habit of doing anything, it's always difficult to do it. So start it from 2 to 5 minutes time on a daily basis, rather than starting from half an hour where you're not able to build the consistency. So at the same time, there are many different sources like apps that can be used if you want it. They have many variety of mindfulness in them that can be used by you. So whatever is there in your current routine, so you can combine your existing routine, like when you're brushing your teeth, rather than focusing on your thoughts or judging or making plans, you're being there in the present and letting yourself be where you are. Same with when it comes to if you're going for a walk. At the same time, you can start journaling, where you can evaluate, you can reflect what exactly you did, how it went, what was the outcome you have, what you can keep on continuing. So you're able to progress without going about your daily routine as it is without any plans in place. Now, what are the common challenges you think you might face or anyone might face? First is I don't have time to do it. It's very difficult. I can't take out time from my routine. So taking a 2-minute pauses in between the work that you're doing will be very helpful in the long run so that you're able to focus better in the present. The second is mind keeps wandering. I get distracted very easily. So it is really important to have an acceptance that your mind is working 24/7. So it's very normal for you to get distracted in between. So whenever you get distracted while engaging in mindfulness, try to bring your attention back to the present and then again start doing it. If you're doing mindful breathing, then bring your attention back to the present and focus on the breathing part of it. The third is it doesn't feel like it's working. The thing is, if you are consistent about it, then it will help because it's a habit that builds over time and its benefits are only obtained once the consistency is maintained. Otherwise, if it is done for a day or two, you don't get into a habit of it, so it won't bear the results that you're looking for. So this is an example of mindfulness plan, weekly plan that you can follow, that you can look. So this chart offers a simple, manageable, mindful activity that can be done each day. It is designed to build more self-awareness, reduce the amount of anxiety that is experienced, and foster academic focus. Student can adapt this according to your routine, as per the timings, as per your own need. It doesn't have to be followed the way it is written. It is just an example. So starting from day, theme, activity, and the examples. So first day, for 5 to 15 minutes, mindful breathing can be done. So when you're starting your day, you can focus on deep and slow breathing. Inhale for few seconds, hold on for 4 seconds, and then exhale for 4 seconds. So mindful breathing will help you get started with your day in a normal manner rather than you getting up from bed, just using your phone in one go and getting stimulated. On the next day, for a few minutes, you can focus on body scan, where you are being more aware about your own body, all the sensations that you are experiencing in your body, whether it can be done by guided audio that is there, or if you are aware about the steps, then you can follow those steps. The third that can be done is mindful walking, where you're just observing your surroundings and taking it all in. You're not judging how loud the voice is. You're not passing a judgment on what is happening around you. You're just observing and letting yourself be in the present. Focus on the environment, focus on the sounds that are there. On the fourth day, you can engage in gratitude practice. So, whenever you are going through your day, majority of times the focus is not given to the things that went good during the day. If something went wrong, you end up focusing more on that. So every time if something good happens, so like you can write 3 things that you're grateful for. Have a journal. Whatever good happened during that day, you write that so that balance is maintained. At the same time, you're acknowledging the good things in your life as well. On the 5th day, what you can do is, rather than focusing on multitasking like you usually do, you assign yourself 30 minutes time where there are no distractions. You're just focusing on one single activity. If you're studying, then without any distractions for 30 minutes consistently, you're just doing one single task that you have thought of. On the 6th day, you can focus on detoxing yourself from the digital life. Now the thing is, whenever you're using anything virtual, Your brain is consistently being stimulated, whether it is social media, whether it is any sort of screen time you're giving yourself. So it is really important to bring that stimulation down so that you're able to relax. So if you're able to give yourself 1 hour free where you're not using anything screen related to pass your time, you can just sit and read or draw or engage in any other hobby of yours. You'll be able to better relax. The amount of stimulation that you're getting, you'll be able to reduce it and calm yourself down. Now, on last day, you can focus on reflecting on the week. So, what exactly happened? What plans did you make? How much were you able to follow through? Whatever progress you made, what is it you can continue to do in the same way that will yield the same kind of progress? What is it you did where you faced difficulties so that you are aware what needs to be changed? At the same time, what goals you accomplished during the week? So accordingly, during that reflection, you can plan mindfully about the upcoming week as well, so that you're more aware, you're more conscious, you're not just going with the flow and making decisions and doing things as it is, which are stressing you out, but you have more control over it on your own. So in this also, consistency is the key. It is not perfectionism. Even if you are able to invest 5 minutes during the day, it can shift your stress pattern to a drastic extent. Now, the key takeaways that are there. A, mindfulness equals to being present in the moment, being aware about what is happening without any judgment being passed on it. It reduces the stress that you experience during the academics or even on an interpersonal level. Once you are able to pause and breathe before your exams, presentation, or quiz, you'll have better clarity, you'll have better concentration and focus, and more control over the tension that you're experiencing. Taking short mindful breaks in between study is always helpful. You're not focused on multiple things in one go. It helps you direct yourself in a positive and growth oriented manner. Try to start small. You don't have to start from half an hour, 1 hour in one go. Start for a few minutes, see how it impacts you, where exactly you need to improve, then continue to work on it. But do it on a regular basis without skipping it. Once you get into a habit of it, you can practice it anywhere and anytime. It's more about being in the now moment. You can be anywhere in any situation and be in the present moment without anticipating about the future, without focusing on the past. So these are the few references that you can go through where you can find the material. I hope you're able to do these and follow these things. Thank you.